Hey everybody, this is TJR. The Who have released a second advanced track for their upcoming album entitled simply Who. This time the song is entitled All This Music Must Fade. The first thing that stands out to me about this track as I listen to it is Roger Daltrey's vocals. Now, with the previous advanced track, Ball and Chain, I did mention that you could definitely hear the age in his voice. At this point, I do want to add that all human voices age, and it is completely unreasonable to expect that a vocalist will sound in his 70s the same as he did in their 20s. But I have to admit, on this new track, he sounds an awful lot younger. This is actually the closest I've heard him sounding to what I would refer to as classic Roger Daltrey in quite some time. I also really enjoy the interplay between both Pete Townshend and Roger Daltrey's vocals on this track as well. The two play off of each other very nicely, and I hope we hear more of this on the album. Now, as far as the song's lyrical content, Pete Townshend said in a recent statement that the song is dedicated to every artist who has ever been accused of ripping off someone else's song. Seriously, our musical palette is limited enough in the 21st century without some dork claiming to have invented a common chord scheme. This, of course, is no doubt a commentary on some of the recent copyright lawsuits we've been seeing involving Katy Perry, Ed Sheeran, and Led Zeppelin. I want to point out a specific lyric in the song, in fact, that states, "I don't mind other guys ripping off my song. I'd be a liar if I said I never done no wrong." And I'm going to guess this is a reference to the accusation some years back that the teen pop group One Direction lifted the opening of their hit The Best Song Ever from The Who's Baba O'Riley, something that I did cover on one of my now defunct channels. There's also the repeating and alternating chant of "What's yours is yours and what's mine is mine. What's mine is yours and what's yours is mine." In other words, in music and in songwriting, we all take and borrow from each other. Also, lyrics like "I'm long gone and I ain't never coming back" feels like he's also addressing his mortality as both a human being and his mortality as a music artist. It's like he's saying, I appreciate that you think that this music I've created over the decades is important, but someday no one will remember it. And he's okay with that. Musically speaking, I think this is a solid track. It's certainly just as good as the previous advanced track entitled Ball and Chain. And in my review of that track, I did mention my feelings about The Who's last album entitled Endless Wire, and how I felt it lacked just a certain amount of just passion, and that none of the tracks said to me greatness. Now, honestly, I don't know if I would say that either of these two new tracks say greatness to me. And when I say the word greatness, I'm referring to songs like Won't Get Fooled Again and Baba O'Riley. But one thing I will say about both these tracks is that I definitely can feel and hear the passion. I can feel the emotion and I can feel the excitement. So now that's two tracks that actually have me excited and hopeful for the next Who album. By the way, I do want to take this moment to address an oversight on my review of Ball and Chain. A couple of viewers to this channel pointed out to me that this song was not completely original to this new release. This song, Ball and Chain, was originally released as Guantanamo, off of the Best of Pete Townshend compilation entitled Truancy. I do appreciate those of you who caught that. I have to admit, I'm probably not as familiar with Pete Townshend's solo output as I should be. So those are my thoughts. What do you think of this new track? Give it a listen and let us all know. As always, if you like what I'm doing, please be sure to click like, click subscribe, and be sure to click the bell icon so you can know when I release new videos. A big shout out to my patron supporters who go that extra mile to help me make more videos like this. If you'd like to become a patron supporter, please follow the link under more information and donate whatever you can. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.